They've feasted at Magnolia Table, they've ridden the boats down to Brazos, and now they're ready for their Baylor Bears to go to work here inside McLean Stadium in Waco, Texas. A top 25 showdown coming up. Two of college football's premier teams preparing to duke it out right here on this field. As we'll see, the number 12 team in the country, the Oregon Ducks, taking on the 7th-ranked team in the land, the Baylor Bears. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started.
When a receiver lines up in the same spot every time, I can bring extra coverage. Man, use this guy all over the...
Now they'll run the draw. Runs ahead and powers its way for 4 yards out. Looking to pass. It's McGowan. Puts him in the spin cycle. Just not able to shake enough defenders and comes up a little bit short.
And I think a lot of times on third down.
He wants the officials to have another look at the monitor. Using a timeout here, thinks the call is going to end up going his way. He spun that wheel and they'll go for it. Try to get it on the ground. Gets it to the 42-yard line.
This head coach ain't scared. He believes in his running back.
And they couldn't hold off the heat. And
the first drive of the game already getting home. Nice start for this defense.
Still on his feet at the 45. And he's running in the open. And the defense couldn't corral him, and he took it all the way. Touchdown, Bears! They draw first blood, and that is exactly what you want to open the season with a drive like that.
And these offensive coordinators tell you they want to start fast.
1997, Charles Woodson versus David Boston. Two physical athletes that are going to be going toe-to-toe all game long.
Yeah, two alphas, two guys that play the positions where you have to have such confidence.
Give to the running back. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them. From the gun, wants to pass. Quick strike complete. Just what they'd hoped. Wants to throw on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might.
Because as a player, you kind of get bored if you don't get challenged. But when you got an early season challenge like this, all the adrenaline...
And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Ducks!
I think what you love about that opening drive for the offense is the balance. They were able to throw the football to set themselves up.
From football, that last touchdown drive was for you, Jesse.
That was impressive, man. Great blocking up front.
And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
Man.
On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Throws into double coverage, and it's picked off. Going the other way, and he's got room. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
And defensive backs, you think, don't have good hands. The big fella shows it. How about that defensive back?
Leaves it with the back. Breaks the tackle.
And it wasn't.
The freshman able to get home with the sack. Position here on 3rd and long. Makes a connection. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short.
And you say, I can make somebody miss or lower my shoulder and get to the sticks. The defense had none of that. Nice job tackling. Nice job forcing the 4th down.
Well, you're always going to wonder what...
Dropping back, it's McGowan. They're trying to get to him. Fires on the move. Got him downfield. That defense got gashed, but they finally get it. He wants to throw it again. Pocket starts to collapse. Crosses the 30. He's got a lane. They finally make the stop, and he shows why he is dangerous. He's looking to throw. That's reeled in. It's Boone. They make the stop at the motion. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Trying to get to him. He just throws it away, and I think the flag's going to be coming in. There it is. So the decision.
But nice job by the defense understanding where the sticks were and forcing the fourth down.
Absolutely perfect. Wait a second, there's a flag on the field. Let's check that one out. Wants to go up top. The sweet feet buy a little time. Lets it go to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Baylor!
And this offense gets on the board, and the first passing touchdown of the season, and I feel pretty confident saying the first of many. This offense looks like a
Play. So this can certainly open things up later on.
Unloads to the right. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up.
well, I don't know if it was miscommunication, but the ball thrown out of bounds, and just on to the next down.
He found plenty of room
in his receiver, and you saw it right there, down the perimeter, trying to work the boundary. Just put it somewhere near him. He'll catch it, he'll get a foot down, and help out his offense.
And he gets it down to the 4-yard line. To the air, it's McGowan. Getting some heat. And the quarterback is knocked out. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And he can't quite make the connection as he was
on the quarterback, and they're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
It's good. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, want to update you on a game that went final moments.
He'll start this drive firing. Got a wide open receiver. Touchdown, Oregon! And once he found daylight, it was Katie bar the door, baby.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous.
First quarter, he looks as if he's ready to put up numbers. Feeling some heat. And as he throws, he's got it. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a... While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat line. On the run, it's Boone. Open space at the 25. Touchdown, Bears! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. What an explosive eruption into the end zone by this. Pull it off. From the gun, wants to pass. He unleashes a long one. And he dropped it. Incomplete pass in what would have been a...
And with all the offensive line running way down the field, they're lucky that wasn't a penalty.
Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. Grabs it at the 25 in stride. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Baylor!
Man, that's a play this kid has been running ever since he was 7 years old at the park with his best friend, throwing him.
The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
They just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
This is going to continue to focus on running the football, you can tell.
And the quarterback is snowed under.
He has been a quarterback's worst nightmare.
I was just going to say.
And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Oh, the offense ought to go buy a lottery ticket. Bully ball on 3rd and short. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
Really quickly get behind those pullers. You got a chance to get in the backfield, just like right there, and create a TFL.
And it's right down the boulevard.
Obviously, everything gets heightened. Everything becomes more critical. This drive is crucial because you've got to cut it.
Got a lot of running room. Huge plays like that can change the complexion of it. Looking to throw for it. Throws to the tight end. Touchdown, Ducks! And they'll put that scoreboard operator to work and put 6 on the board. A methodical drive that they finish off by tossing it to the tight end.
And the tight end, I'll tell you what.
Back to pass, it's McGowan. Quickly to the tight end. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning it. Comes out throwing on 1st down. Finds his tight end. still running at the 40. Smacks him with the stiff arm. Slicing and dicing through this deep. They're going to throw it again. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass. And the kicker delivers the 3-ball to finish off the drive. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great...
Trying to show their strength with the run on fourth down. Just broke the tackle and still on his feet. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's looking for a man. It's McGowan. Fires to the end zone. And he was trying to pay off this red. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. And now the lead is even bigger. 2nd and 5. He's looking to throw. Oh, did he find a hole in the defense? And they exploited that. He's looking to throw it. Makes the grab. It's Raymond. He knew exactly. He'll come out throwing on first down. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. That football must be riveted to your rib cage. Sharks swarming and just getting after the passer. Fires to the middle. No one's going to get him. Touchdown.
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half.
He wants to throw. Fires to the wideout. Got a man in the middle. Just gashing this defense. A big shotgun snap. Wants to throw it on third. Unloads to the wideout. The pass falls incomplete, and that's how we'll finish this half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Men, it should come as no surprise that we have ourselves a fun matchup in Waco. Toughest job inside that stadium right now might just be the scoreboard operator after all those first downs and touchdowns. Big plays have defined this one, thanks to two of the best receiving corps in all of college football. Let's see if these defenses can adjust and make the necessary chess moves. And with that, let's send it back to the guys along the banks of the Brazos River at McLean Stadium.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. 28. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads it downfield. He's got it down the left side. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Offside, defense.
The officials throw that far. It's still 1st and goal. Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon! And that one will give them the lead.
Number 8.
This dude is revving his engine like that duck coming out on a motorcycle. He is putting up points and finding the promised land.
And it's nice to have a guy that can...
To the air, it's McGowan. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. Running through contact. Any way you can in your freshman. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. They finally make the stop, but the big run is plenty of plays to get the first. They'll try to get it through the air. Makes his connection. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 20 with side adjustment. They'll throw it on first down. Finds his big tight end. They'll finally put the brakes on him at the 3. A big throw, catch and run on that one. Always nice to have. Back to throw, it's McGowan. Coming after him. Takes a hit as he fires. And he's got it! Touchdown Bears!
That is tremendous toughness there by the quarterback because he knew he was going to get drilled. He hung tough in the pocket and delivered a strike for the touchdown.
4-down territory. Throws to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Touchdown Ducks! That is the ultimate grab and go for the score.
Number 85.
If this dude were a kitchen knife, he would be slicing tomatoes so thin your in-laws would never come nigh. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Fires into traffic, it's picked off. Not much of a chance on the return, but they'll have the ball at the 33.
Nice play.
And short, trying to avoid making a decision on fourth down. They'll try to run for it. Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on third.
Quarterback almost just threw his second interception on as many drives. He's trying to fit that football in there. It gets tipped up in the air. He's the last time I've seen one look as impressive as this guy has played today, David. He has been on
just plowing ahead. And they explode on that one, and they've got it down. Looking downfield, it's McGowan. Throwing right. Makes the grab. Can't quite cross the plane to gets it out fast. Takes it to the house. Touchdown, Baylor! He has been surgical. Precision passing. Using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
The defense has had absolutely...
right there on that.
Looking to throw on second down. And that pressure just engulfed him. A sack for this defense.
And there's no mystery as to why. He has never been able to get into rhythm throwing the football.
And it falls incomplete, but that could have been disastrous. A defender was right on or passing it, wound up in the end zone, Jesse.
Yeah, you saw the experience in this offense that last drive, too, on that touchdown. Everybody on the same page. These guys have...
all kinds of running room. You want to talk about shifting the field in an instant. He's got it all the way down to the 10-yard. They'll throw it on first down. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
Touchdowns, but you've also given up 4 sacks now. Pass protection has not been great, even though they've got the lead in this game.
And they'll drag him down. That's likely the last play of the third quarter. These two quarterbacks have produced as we check out their numbers after 3. They'll try to get the first through the air. Looking to the end zone. And it's caught! Touchdown, Bears!
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you.
Last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little...
And it's intercepted! A turnover for the defense. They got him down quickly after the pick, but he'd already made the biggest play, and they've got it at the 38.
Nice job by this defense. That might be the exclamation point. Fourth quarter.
Off play action. Pocket starts to collapse. They'll try it on the ground. He's finally brought down, but that freshman found some running room.
Our will. That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
Throws for the tight end. He caught it. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Baylor!
Well, I think this home environment was just too much for their opponents to handle. There's been unbelievable noise and energy. The crowd showed up today, but how about...
Well, let's see if this drive goes better than the last one. They were in and out quickly after the quick going deep. Racing down the left side. Touchdown, Oregon! And once he found some daylight, it was time to make a house call. Using his legs, it's Raymond. How about that elusiveness? He's got space. Racing to the right. Touchdown, Ducks! And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching him. That big score makes the end of this game very...
Dream drive for this offense would be to matriculate the ball down the field, eat up some clock, and finish it off with a touchdown.
Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense coming from. He's over 500 yards passing.
Yeah, this is a Heisman Trophy level performance from this guy.
Dropping back, it's McGowan. Buys a little time with his feet. He'll throw one to his right. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Bears!
Yeah, and that's simple, but it's not easy. It's a go route. Like that receiver's streaking straight down the outside of the field, and my job as a quarterback is to put that ball up in the air, keep it away from the safety. He does just that. Receiver comes down with the catch. Nice pitch, nice catch, touchdown.
Coming out on first down with the play fake. Fires to the right. And the pass hits, picked off. Touchdown, Baylor! How about that D coming up with a play like that?
And that just might do it, man. Offense needed points badly. Defense comes up with the big interception.
He's gonna pass. Unloads it left. Hauls it in. The expressway is wide open. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Oregon!
Man, how hard is it to defend when you have a weapon like this at running back that can play wide? If it's fourth and short, this makes it even more difficult. You got to have something dialed up you feel really great about.
Couldn't find his man, and they'll give up the football on downs.
And you had to. I mean, the offense had on that last possession for you.
A little pre-snap eye candy for the defense. A beautifully placed ball to the outside and the toe drag for the big pickup. And here they come again. Trying to find his man on first down. And the freshman will chalk up a sack.
Man, I think this game, it's never over. Yeah, they're trailing here in the fourth quarter, but this dude...
And there was nowhere to go for this quarterback, and down he goes.
They got more sacks than a grocery store. Goodness gracious, time and time.
On fourth down, trying to find his man. He's got it inside the 25. Touchdown, Ducks! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Well, we wondered exactly where the momentum was, and it looks as if Uncle Mo might have switched sidelines and switched families.
And momentum is such a big thing. It's such a real... Watch the opponent drive down the field and score a touchdown of their own, so you've got to answer that here. Your playmakers better step up.
And I don't know what it is about momentum. In all the locker rooms...
Off the play fake. Grab near the marker. It's Boone. And they'll finally get him down. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. And the defense holds firm. On fourth down, they're taking to the air.
Bruh, ain't no way this nigga just dropped the ball.
And they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection. An tight game, third and long coming. From the gun, wants to pass. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster.
After that incompletion, to find a way to fall forward and get it.
Oh, and I love when...
And the sack all the way back at the 5.
There's an example of a dude getting beat one-on-one.
On third and long, no secret what he needs here. He's going to take off. And couldn't quite find the crevice he needed to pick up the first down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Complete out of the backfield. He's run out of bounds. Looking to move it through the air. Makes the grab. They make the stop at this. To the air on first down. Release to the back. That's caught. It's Raymond. Tremendous awareness to the 39. He's looking to throw it. Pulls it in. It's Raymond. Across the 25. He's got room. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Roughing the pass. Defense.
He's looking to throw. Fires into the end zone. It falls incomplete. He was down without scoring. Third down. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge edge it back to the line. Will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. Oh, the attempt is no good. And after the miss, they're still down by a field goal.
Well, you got to wonder if the pressure got to the kicker. Fourth quarter, down by 3, just to throw completions.
This field goal unit getting some serious run. They've already been out there 3 times. The kicker will try it again. The old coaching cliche, go 1-0 every week. And for the first week, they get it done.
Yeah, great start to the season. That's what you want. You want to come out, find a way to win. Was it perfect? Absolutely not. You're going to find things to work on throughout the season. But 1-0, that's where you want it to be.
And I think if you're the coaching staff of this winning team, you've got to like what you've just seen. First game of the year, there was tremendous effort on the field. Guys flying around, flying to the football, trying to make the plays necessary to win this game. You definitely made a few mistakes, but that's what practice is for. But if you're the coaching staff, I think you're very, very positive right now moving forward.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire